Hi, this is Tessa Keogh with Tuesday's Tip here in the Legacy Virtual Users Group community. Although our virtual users group has been in existence here on Google for almost 10 months, we recently provided Jeff Rasmussen with a blurb which he published at the Legacy Family Tree website blog. And I'm happy to report that we got the Rasmussen bump this week. Over 70 Legacy users have joined our community just over the past few days. If you're new here to our community, welcome, and Tuesday's tip is all about providing community members with suggestions from the moderators. We're like the welcome wagon of the old days, dropping by to welcome you to the neighborhood and giving you the lay of the land. So welcome, sit back, get comfortable, have a cup of coffee or tea, and let me fill you in. Every Tuesday, one of the moderators will post a tip here in the education section. The tip will often relate to legacy family tree software. Sometimes we'll address changes in Google+, especially as it relates to communities and Hangouts. Sometimes we'll discuss specific questions raised by community members, because if we think the answer can best be understood by making a short video to show you how to do something, that's what we'll do. If you have a question, I'm sure someone else in the community does as well, so be sure to ask those questions and share tips, suggestions, and how to work with Legacy and the various add-on programs and apps. Now, on to the 5 suggestions. First, please read the guidelines here at the community. You can find the guidelines listed as one of the topics in the left-hand corner of our community page. Guidelines tells you a little bit about the Legacy Virtual Users Group, posting do's and don'ts, and everything you need about how Hangouts work in our community. Each community may have a little bit different guidelines, so be sure to read ours, and if you have any questions, just ask. Second, don't be a bluehead. And hey, if you are right now, it's probably not even your fault. If you're new to Google+, you may have just signed up for an account and rushed right into post, attend a Hangout, or just let the Google stream wash all over you. But we don't know who you are, because you haven't introduced yourself. If you go to your profile, you can easily add a picture. Perhaps a recent photo, a favorite photo from childhood, maybe an avatar of your favorite superhero. Perhaps a statue that holds a special place in your heart. Maybe you're a nature lover and use flowers or trees. Maybe you have an artist's rendition of you, or you've played with text art for your initials or your business. Anything you want to put on is great. Why not show some creativity and have some fun, and realize you can always change it. And while you're at your profile, fill in a little bit about yourself. Be sure to include family history or genealogy, or maybe the surnames that you're researching, or the towns or villages where your ancestors originated. Blueheads rarely get circled in Google+, because, well, it's like allowing a stranger into your home. An introduction and a face to go with a name are always appreciated. Now this is the example of my profile page, and you can see my picture as well as a background picture. And over in the story section, you can fill in the tagline and an introduction. And if you have a YouTube page, a blog, or a website, be sure to include them in the links section. Third, take a moment and go to the Getting to Know You topic at the community. You can learn more about your fellow LVUG community members. Why not share? Some ideas are: how long have you been using Legacy, the size of your Legacy files, the areas you focus on in your research, whether that's particular states or countries, add-on programs that you use and why, what your favorite features of Legacy are, and what those features are that either frustrate you or you haven't even attempted to use and why. Fourth, now it's your turn to tell us what you want from the Legacy Virtual Users Group community. We have a survey on Google, and you can find it most easily by going to my post of March 30th in the Getting to Know You section. This is a survey that other Legacy users have already taken, so we have a pretty good idea of what they're interested in, what they'd like to learn more about, and other housekeeping matters. So I'd appreciate it if you'd fill in the survey. And please run, Don't Walk to take the Your Biggest Challenges in Legacy survey posted on April 19th in the Legacy Virtual Users Group Hangouts section. We took the top 15 challenges, frustrations, difficulties, what have you, that you told us about in the original survey, and we asked you to choose the top 4. Our May Hangout will be a roundtable of 4 problem solvers. Each one will give a short overview of about 15 minutes and talk about one of those challenges, and then the next 4 Hangouts will address these challenges in detail. So, which challenges are leading in the voting so far? In first place, SourceWriter. In second place, Master Source List Cleanup. In third place, using Legacy for more than data entry. And bringing up fourth place, merging. But we still have a week, so why not take a look at the challenges and make your voice heard by voting? And fifth, it's all about community. What does that mean? Well, this is the place for questions and answers, tips and tricks, suggestions and workarounds. It's a place to share screen captures if something is not working and maybe one of us can help you out. A place to ask how others do things in Legacy or other add-on programs, or programs that you may have found that make your genealogy or family history easier and more fun. It's all things Legacy 24/7 because working together as a community, we can learn and grow and enjoy the process. What doesn't it mean? This is not the place for advertising or promotions. Companies are able to advertise themselves in the public Google stream, so please post advertisements and promotions there, not in our community. And this isn't the place for complaining. None of us work for Legacy. In fact, we enjoy the fact that we're not affiliated and therefore unbiased. Constructive criticism or talking about features that we'd love to see in Legacy is definitely encouraged, but complaining? Not so much. So there you have it, 5 suggestions from the Welcome Wagon, and we'll see you on Thursday, May 16th for our next Legacy Virtual Users Group Hangout. But no worries, we'll publish the event notification and you'll all be invited. So until next Tuesday's tip, or until we meet in the community, all the best.